Good morning, good morning, good morning. Buenos dias, mi gente yo-yo. Welcome to Daily Discipline number 590, primarily in a row. My name's Rob Hoback. Happy that you're here, honored and humbled that you keep coming back like for reals. Hey, it's an F It Friday. That's our weekly reminder that sometimes you got to take a shot. We've all been there in our lives where we're working on something. Like the logical next step is to do this, and we freeze. And we freeze because we're like, oh my God, that could not work out. I'd rather sit here and talk about it than take that shot and fail. Like, actually, you wouldn't, because then you're going to have regret and you're going to be sitting around saying, I wish I would have done this. Just take the shot, seriously. And if it doesn't work out, you'll learn from something. You might be embarrassed from it. Who cares? At the end of the day, most people will tell you when you've tried something and it didn't work out, you will have people, trust me, been there, done this. You'll have people come seek you out and be like, hey, I admire the fact that you tried. Seriously. And that, yeah, seriously, just give it a shot. Right? It's 5/29/20. It's a work day. First things first, I'm still the realist, right? We're going to get to work now. I'm still the realist. I'm also insulted. Yeah. So watching Lance last week, the show on Lance Armstrong, and watching the Jordan Rules, or not the Jordan Rules, the Last Dance. You know, these guys, a lot of famous athletes, Tom Brady's famous for doing it, is they seek out things to turn them into an insult that they then turn into fuel to fuel their fire, because they've already accomplished so much. They have to come up with something else. So this morning, it's on this call, right? And there was something that I was like, ooh, that felt weird, right? And it wasn't at me directly. It was just in general, right? And again, we've all been there, like, what? Anyway, and so a previous version of me would have been insulted by that insult, like, oh, they don't care, it's unfair, by being a baby. And then another version of me would have said, you know what? You can't get hung up on that. Just let it go, right? And after watching these things, I'm like, you know what? I need to turn it up a little bit, right? I'm too comfortable. I need to turn it up. And so I need to find ways to fuel that fire. So I'm just going to take things people say and I'm going to turn them into an insult back. I'll show you. Seriously, I'm insulted. Moving on to real talk. Who is your favorite Jonas brother? So that was a subject line I put in a professional email yesterday to somebody that I'm prospecting, and then proceeded to tell the story like, hey, I was out working in my yard over the weekend, and as I heard this song, "What's a Man Got to Do?" I thought, "What's a man got to do to get a phone call back from you?" And then sent the clip, and I was like, you know what? It's not an F It Friday, but F it. What's the worst thing that could happen? This is somebody that I've emailed 3 or 4 times, haven't heard back from them. Really, what's the worst thing that could happen, right? And I had fun typing it. And I got to listen to the song. I'm like, what's a man got to do? All right, moving on to our thank yous. Again, daily, every day, we got to say out loud the things we're thankful for. Number one, God has been good to us in the good times and the bad. It's very easy to not see how God is being good to us in the moment when we're going through a tough time. And it's easy to be upset that we're going through a tough time and, oh, this sucks, woe is me. Just remember, those are the times that we grow. That's the time we're leveling up. We should be thankful for it. And we should be thankful that God's good to us in the good times and the bad. I am, right? I'm thankful that daddy duty starts today at noon. Got my kids all weekend. It's supposed to be a nice weekend after really like 2 weeks of a bunch of rain. So, probably a lot of swimming in our future. I'm thankful for the perspective that I got this week. So as I was prospecting this week, I had 2 instances, which makes it now like 4 or 5 in the last 30 days of times that I've been trying to reach out to somebody, and they've responded to me and said, hey, thanks for reaching out, but I'm no longer in that position. And they hadn't updated their profile yet, understandably. And the first time it happened, like, wow, that sucks, right? And then the second time it happened, I'm like, oof, man. I keep hearing on the news about how this is, 4 and 5 times. You're like, wow, right? And that gives you perspective, or gave me perspective, and reminded me, be like, hey, you should be thankful that you still have a job, and you should try harder. Seriously. All right, I'm thankful for the insults, whether they were meant to be insults or not. Like, let's just use that, right? Living well is the best revenge. I'm thankful for those insults that I've turned into fuel. I'm thankful for the opportunities, and I'm thankful for this phrase: nobody cares, work harder. With that, we're done for today. Hands up, peace out, we're better together. Appreciate you stopping by on an F It Friday. I'll be back tomorrow on a Savage Saturday. We'll see you then. Deuces. Hashtag Real Talk. Go get it.